Instead of the conversation coming about with the spouse or the person that you are associated with, you would rather converse with the device, with the new AI that has come up. And that is creating a very big...
Welcome to the Change My Way of Life podcast. Shree Krsna Guruji.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes. Today we're going to be talking about relationships in this digital age. You have couples, for example, who are sitting with each other and they're each on their own devices. They're not really interacting. How can they engage more with each other?
Today's relationships are very difficult because there is a third person or fourth person in between. That is your digital device. Basically your phone has become a person in your own life. Anything and everything that you do is open for the public as well as yourself. That means you are dependent more on the device rather than on your internal feelings. Your feelings are run more by what you see as you scroll across rather than a real relationship. So I guess in today's day and age, there is a very big barrier which has come in because of the digital revolution, especially the phone, which has become a part of our life, which did not exist a couple of years back.
Yes, Guruji. So it seems that it's not even just the phone, it's the way we engage with the phone that's keeping us from interacting with our spouses, maybe with our children. How do people best deal with that?
It is not easy to disconnect from the phone because it has become more addictive. See, once you get into a phone, you become more addictive. Today, you are getting more addictive into ChatGPT. Earlier, it was social media. So now the AI has taken over by storm. It's become more like your friend or somebody that you can talk to and you are going to converse with the AI. Instead of the conversation coming about with the spouse or the person that you are associated with, you would rather converse with the device, with the new AI that has come up. And that is creating a very big rift between the relationships that are there. We no longer have relationships based on the old-fashioned love and interaction with each other. So we have to find some solution.
Yes, Guruji. Do you have any suggestions for people how they might be spending their time more constructively?
See, there are a lot of issues that are connected today. Now, let us say in India also now dating is a very big thing. So yeah, now India also has joined the bandwagon of the dating game and people are very much into it. Even a married couple, they are also in a world of their own. See, what has happened to them is in their world, they have given up their so-called, love when they got together. And today what they are into is more transactional, and it is better to have something which is very constructive rather than becoming more transactional. So I personally feel that we have to come up with solutions for this. And there has to be a lot of solutions, not just one, because everybody is in their own way interacting with the family, with the relatives, with the friends, and the near and dear ones. And like I said, the dating scene also has taken a turn. All these matters, and we have to find a collective solution, you know. And in today's episode, I'm sure we will come up with some kind of a solution which is going to be very constructive for everybody.
Absolutely. So, Guruji, are we wrong in assuming that relationships are important anymore?
Relationships are important, no doubt about it. I can say this because without being in a relationship, your emotional world cannot exist. You are in a relationship right from childhood, when you are born. So your first relationship is with your parents, then with your relatives, your friends, your school friends, your college friends, the whole world outside. And later on, you're searching for a partner and so on and so forth. And then you have your own children and grandchildren. I think relationship is a part of our life. But I also feel that there are people in this world, in the past as well as the present. In the past, there were people who were going on long journeys by ship and various other methods, and they would be back after a year or two. I still remember my father, who was a railway guard in a train, in a goods train as we call it, and he would be out of the house for more than 25 days at a time, because he is taking goods from Mumbai or some such place to other end of the world. So for me also there was a difficulty. So we are used to that kind of a relationship where the head of the family may not be around for a long time. Today also it is very much similar, but I feel that we have to find time in our calendar, maybe at the end of the week or on holidays, where we keep our devices aside completely. Today, if I say keep your device aside, another problem crops up, and that is the watch and the glasses. And the new device that is getting launched this year is going to be a very tiny piece over here, which is going to connect you to the internet. It is literally an eye. It is looking at the world outside. It is giving you inputs right in your ear or in your watch. You can talk through your watch. Now, if I tell someone that, oh, is this a world that we are getting into? Of course, that's what you are getting into. The devices are becoming smaller by the day, and they are going to be very intrusive, very much. You see, when Elon Musk wanted to put something in the brain, I was wondering what is going to happen tomorrow. Well, you don't need to put anything in your brain at all. These devices are going to be a part of your life. You understand? Today, it's a very funny thing which is happening in the world. Mothers send their children to play in the playground and various other places. Each of them are having a device on their hand. The mother calls up that device. It is 7 p.m. It's time for you to come home. And the child has to go back home. So we are connected this way. So relationships, though they are a must, but we should find time outside this working atmosphere. So outside the school zone, outside the college zone, outside your work zone, we have to find that time. I'm sure, like they have the Sabbath, you find time, you don't use anything. And I'm sure you have heard about the string which is covering the entire, 20 square kilometers in New York, which is telling people, the Jews, that you have to be within this periphery of the Sabbath and you cannot get out. I think that is something which we will have to do. And it has to be done in that manner. That's a very good device, a way of keeping people together. In olden times, there was the church, the temples and various other, places of, like, say, mosques and all, where people gathered. Today, we have to make it more or less a part of our life. Otherwise, we are not going to find this me time during the course of the week. So I think if you want to be with the family, you have to give yourself the weekend. Be very clear about it. Stop the calls, stop all your things happening, and devote yourself only to that aspect of your life. That could be the solution.
Well, Guruji, thank you so very much for speaking with us today.
You're welcome.
If you have enjoyed this presentation and would like to be informed of new presentations, remember to like, share, and subscribe or follow. Thank you.